So we're going live right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today to today's episode. I'm just gonna give some time for everyone to come in. But today what we're gonna talk about is Icon. So Icon, we're going to talk about the Jibrel Network, and I'm talking about my upcoming trip to South Korea. So I'm going to test if this is working right now. It should be working. It should be good to go. Yep, we're good to go right now. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to just thank you guys live stream. This is going to be a slightly shorter live stream, of course. I've been trying to make shorter live streams for a while, but of course that's not going to be possible because there's so much to discuss about in the cryptocurrency world. So shout outs everyone. Jun Yan Lee watching from Korea. Awesome, man. Guys, take the opportunity to share this video, of course, with the Icon group because I'm going to talk about Icon, the Korean ultra hyper connected world coin. Talking about Jibrel Network, coming about my upcoming trip to Korea. So excited to go to South Korea to check out the craziness that's happening there. You know, we've seen it in the markets. I mean, just look at the price of Bitcoin in South Korea. So if you look at the South Korean price in South Korean won, it is almost $18,000. So, you know, I think a lot of people are going to be dying to just sell the cryptocurrencies down in South Korea because you're gonna get that extra bonus over there. So they are excited for in South Korea, definitely for cryptocurrencies. There's definitely cryptocurrency fever over there. I mean, even Ripple, 48% trade volume in South Korea, still $2.51. Basically, if you just grab some Ripple, you're gonna make almost 30-40% on your crypto. But of course, the reason why for this is because the borders of South Korea, it's hard to send fiat in and out of South Korea. So I'm going to check out the whole situation there. I'll be on ground zero to talk to you about it. So today, I think just for some sheer luck, of course, we got two South Korean coins I want to talk about today. So it's just more focused on South Korea. I do want to say, of course, that Icon is the winner. So I want to congratulate the winner of the first ever Boxmining community favorite coin right here. Oops, I also want to share this video on my Telegram stream. So shout out to everyone from Telegram. So I'm going to share this on the Telegram stream going live right now. And I've also have an announcement there as well. So you guys can check out those two community groups. I'm being hanging around on Telegram groups this year. Telegram is huge. So of course, you know, this is where we're going to shout out. And I'm so much happier hanging out on Telegram because it's a little bit safer than Slack. Slack last year, we have so many Slack bots. We had like Slack bots scamming people, fake my Ether wallets. There's all these various hacks going on. So this year, I think having Telegram is a little bit nicer and safer, so I'm really happy for that. And of course, I'm happy that Icon won the first ever Boxmining community challenge. So just to get you guys up to date on what this challenge is because we got so many suggestions for different cryptocurrencies, and I thought, okay, why don't we do a voting contest? So we did it on YouTube, so it's fair. You know, guys all probably watch this video, so you guys are on YouTube, of course. So we did it on YouTube. YouTube has a voting feature now. So we basically pick 5 coins out at random. So you guys probably saw the live coin picking out and drawing out these coins, and then of course we're gonna vote here. So the vote results, we got 3,500 votes. I mean, 3.5k votes is a lot, guys. Thank you guys so taking your time so much for expressing your opinion. And of course, Icon won by far. It is ICX all the way 50%. So pretty amazing, guys. We also have a lot of comments here for this. I mean, that is going to be crazy. So of course, Icon is something that is quite a lot. So I've been researching Icon, been seeing what's behind the Icon. Of course, in terms of Icon, everyone's thinking it's going to the moon, but let's look at the technology because it's got some real serious backers behind it. I'm also going to say, of course, that I'm going to probably after, because for the coins that win, I'm probably going to throw some money at it. This is going to be a, I think, long-term experiment. Can the community find good coins? Is this voting thing successful? I want to maybe just throw some, maybe $1,000 or $500 something US, buy some Icon up, and I'm going to track that Icon throughout the year. So that's something I thought is going to be an interesting experiment, not financial advice, of course, but I just want to track it. I just want to see if you guys are awesome. because I know you guys are awesome. We're going to track it, and we're going to try to prove that you guys can pick out the best coins possible. So I'm so excited for this event, and I'm going to figure a way out to do it. But Icon is quite easy to buy right now because of course it's listed on many exchanges, and of course it's also an ERC20 token, which means it can go into quite a lot of wallets. So just a quick search, ICX. Search for ICX. This is where we are at right now. It's rank 18, so obviously quite an established token right now. It's also gone up quite a lot in price. If you look about it, just ICO'd probably quite late last year, and of course after ICO, it had a very successful ICO, shot up to the moon. Right now it has a total market cap of $3.9 billion. It is kind of staying awesome in the sea of red right now. So we have a sea of red right now in cryptocurrency land. Neo is staying strong, Icon is staying strong, VeChain is staying strong, Tether is Tether. So there you go. So we have all these coins. Icon is staying strong right now in the middle of the storm. So what's going on? What's behind the technology? This is what we're going to look at in the episode today. So shout out to everyone who's watching right now. I hope you guys enjoy this community episode. This is the one that you got a coin and that you guys picked out. It's going to be tons of fun. So of course, let me just check this one out. Let's see how many people are watching right now. Do remember to share this video, guys. This is gonna be amazing. This year it's been really fun for me. I've been trying a lot of different things. I've been trying out more, of course, live streams. Right now, 800. I hope you guys and 14 people watching. Thank you guys so much for being here and being awesome, guys. So let's check out what Icon is. So Icon, of course, is a South Korean project. Well, it kind of people have been calling it, you know, the Ethereum of South Korea. It's basically got a big financial group backing it. It's got a fintech startup that's basically started around 2 years ago. It is worth billions of dollars, and they decided to ICO late last year. So basically, just by the kind of connections, it's by the Daily Group. So you probably heard of that name pop out a few times. Well, that's the group behind Icon. So it's been quite established already, and of course it's got, you know, it's been in development for a long while. In terms of its other cooperations, it's also got 3 universities behind it, 3 universities researching this, and of course behind this cryptocurrency. I just forgot something just now. I'm gonna put the live stream up on my on the side right here. The idea, what is Icon trying to solve? So Icon, they've seen basically different cryptocurrencies pop out. They know that in the future, decentralized apps are gonna be a thing. So with that in mind, they want to hyperconnect all these decentralized communities. So in actual fact, whilst it probably got started in South Korea, it doesn't want to end there. This is a similar pattern with what we saw with Neo. So Neo has been, of course, kind of established in China, but they want to go global, and we've seen that moving huge this year. They're doing a developers conference in San Francisco. That's gonna happen in around 2 weeks. So Icon, they started in South Korea. The Daily Group is behind it, and of course the Daily Group has been split into a few sections, but I'm just gonna say in general, the Daily Groups is gonna be behind it, and of course they want to hyperconnect all these systems out there. So that is the main objective of Icon. So with that in mind, what is the technology that they're going to do so? They're going to bring a few things on board, and this is why it's quite hard to initially explain Icon. It's going to be built on the Loop Chain platform, so it's not going to be on Ethereum, it's not going to be on Bancor. This is what we're talking about very soon. There's going to be a mainnet launch. So right now, they basically designed a brand new platform. They're going to use a whole new different consensus algorithm. So right now they have a chart comparing this. So right now we've seen Bitcoin, which is the one that I'm most familiar with. That's with proof of work. That's mining. So of course, Boxmining, mining since 2012. So proof of work is one of the original consensus mechanisms. It's all about having expensive hardware, doing calculations, kind of rolling the dice, trying to get that block with the number of zeros in front that's right? This is blabbing about stuff. But anyways, proof of work is using miners. Proof of stake, which is what Ethereum wants to move into. What EOS is using a stake of something. And of course, Icon Loop Chain is using something completely different. So what is that? So it is using something called loop fault tolerance. It's a variant on the Byzantine fault tolerance algorithm. So this is a completely different algorithm that they're using here. They're basically coming up with something new. This is why they want to bring the universities on board too. It's got this research aspect of it. They're trying to come up with something new, some different way of doing things. It reminds me of, just straight off the bat, I was thinking of NEO, because NEO uses delegated Byzantine fault, DBFT. Icon uses a variant of Byzantine fault tolerance, so more traditional. It's kind of like a different way of doing things. So what is the issue? What's this consensus mechanism thing? Well, it's how the network kind of synchronizes with each other. It's how to reach the conclusion that we are on a certain block. It is the whole idea of a decentralized network, and that this is very important because it's the backbone of a cryptocurrency. But I think with this project, the backbone is different, but everything else is also different. It's going to try to allow decentralized apps to run on it. It's trying to allow interchain. It also wants to do a decentralized exchange and real-time transaction. So that's what it's trying to do over here. It's trying to do a lot. And obviously with this chart, I will take this with a grain of salt, because this year, of course, there's going to be so many things happening with the other cryptocurrencies too. Everything is gonna be a race, so to speak, to get as many features as possible. So they've also got so many wings and branches to this, which was something that amazed me about this project. And of course, I think that's why you guys chose it. You know, we had almost 50% vote for this project. Of course, you know, Don Tapscott is going to be an advisor, and of course he's also going to be at the conference that I'm attending in, I think, 2 days. It's coming up, guys. It's coming up. I'm going to go to South Korea. They will be there as well. They're going to be in South Korea, so I may get a chance, guys. I can't make any promises right now, but I may get a chance to speak to these guys, talk to them about Icon. It's going to be very, very interesting, and of course, I hope you guys are excited for it. So let's catch up on what's happening right now. So we have a lot happening on the conversation. We got people very interested, of course, in Icon, you know, what points to buy it. Of course, with my channel, I'm more focused on the technology. I think with adoption, with kind of usage, that is what's going to drive the long-term price. Of course, we have these short-term exciting points. I mean, the mainnet's going to launch. That's like a big date. That's going to be turning a white paper into something that is real. I think that's going to be important as well. I'm going to stress that, because of course, when you write a white paper, it's just an idea. It's just like, hey, we're going to be working on this. Obviously, they've been working on this idea for a long time, because Daily Group was established around 2 years ago. And of course, I think they've been coming up with different solutions and different ways to solve this. So obviously, just got a backbone to it. This is something I've seen similar with VeChain as well. VeChain has been running for around 2 years before, of course, coming out with an ICO, and then all these news announcements as well. So I see kind of this kind of similarity here. These are not new projects. These are not new teams. They've been around for a while. They got significant backing, significant business deals, significant amounts of cooperation with everyone. So I think this is quite important to just stress this out. This is something that we kind of see this year as well. We're going to see very high quality projects trying to push forward on everything as well. So yep, let's take a look at the chat. So we got Ven FTY buy what FTW for the win, VeChain for the win. So of course we got tons of suggestions for different cryptocurrencies. So obviously South Koreans are very loyal to their own. I think this is something that might be quite true. This is something I'm going to try to check in South Korea. They're probably very excited. They definitely want to support their own cryptocurrency. This is something that they developed. This is a new vision as well. So I think that's what's impressive. It's not really based on anything else. The consensus mechanism is different. So it's not Ethereum. It's not going to be, you know, it's just a clone or something. This is going to be something new, different consensus algorithm, different governance style, different decentralized apps on it. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, of course, they want to get as many people involved in this as possible. So, and of course, they might want to stick together on this. So this is going to be something quite interesting. So we got Zoop E891. Why is this better than Neo? I think a lot of people talk about and think about, of course, competition between two coins. I want to say this outright. In cryptocurrency, a lot of times when you're trading cryptocurrencies, you get a choice. You get like, oh, Icon or Neo. Which one should I buy? It's kind of competitive for your attention. But in real life, this is definitely not the case. If you look at the collaborations they got, Icon is very, very strong in terms of the connections in South Korea. Just look at the connections of the daily group. You have names like Samsung popping up. You know, they've been working with them in the past. So this is a different attack on different, not an attack, but different way of approaching different companies and trying to get them to use blockchain, of course, and create new apps as well. So I think it's not a zero-sum game. Crypto is growing together. I don't think it's going to be saying, oh, what's better, Icon or Neo. This year, what's going to really matter is, of course, the collaborations they can get, the developers they can get on board. It's going to push crypto to the new boundaries. So I think this one, definitely, they have a huge base in South Korea. And, of course, Neo is more Chinese focused. And this year, of course, just popping out with Neo, they got a Neo Developers Conference coming up in San Francisco as well. This is something that I'm trying to plan to see if I can check out and to attend and to show you guys what's happening. I think right now there's a room for a lot of cooperation in this space. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. You know, cooperation maybe with other blockchains. This is the idea behind Icon. I'm not saying buy Icon. I'm saying this is the idea behind it. They're trying to interconnect so many different systems, so many different blockchains as well. This is one of the ideas. It's not about saying, oh, we're going to destroy them all. You know, we don't see this first slide on this page saying, yeah, we're going to destroy all these other blockchains out there. We're going to be dominant. Right now, rather, of course, they're more going to be like, let's connect everything. Let's make them into loops. This is what their white paper was about. They're trying to connect different institutions together and then bridge them together. This is going to be trying to be a bridging aspect of cryptocurrencies. So I think this is just something we want to say out. He's saying, live session says he's saying buy Icon. I'm gonna buy a little bit of Icon just to show you guys and track it. So you guys don't have to buy it. We can follow this as it goes. It might be good, it might not be good. This is definitely a community choice. I want to say this outright straight out here. This is the community choice. Of course, this is why I'm talking about it. I love to hear what your opinions are. 3.5k votes. So basically, I think 1,000 or so people voted for Icon. This is why I'm talking about it right now. So yeah, so Robert S says he's doing a review of Icon because we voted for it. That is absolutely right. We picked 5 coins out from random from the list. I asked basically last week, 6 days ago, what do you guys like? What are you guys voting for? What do you guys are excited about? 3.5k votes all went into Icon, and that's why we're talking about it. This is why I'm excited for it as well, because I'm excited for you guys, right? You guys came out and voted. Out of these 5, this is basically how many YouTube allows in one vote. Basically, they allow 5 coins to be voted for here. And of course, you guys voted for Icon. So this is why I'm excited. This is why I'm presenting it to you guys. I definitely had a blast looking at this. It's been pretty interesting to see what is happening here. And of course, people are definitely expecting price movement. So we've seen this a little bit. So in terms of chat, we had a comment as well. That's from NN Ton that says, Koreans will pump ICX very soon. So this is a rumor, obviously. You know, South Koreans get intensely excited for a particular cryptocurrency sometimes. We've seen, you know, a different cryptocurrency being chosen kind of by the South Koreans. So this is something that I want to see at ground level for myself as well. So I'm going to go to South Korea tonight. So in around well, in a few hours anyways. So I'm gonna go there. Of course, there might be a delay on some videos, but the idea is I'm gonna go to South Korea to check out what's going on. I mean, if you look at Ripple, by the way, $2.46 for Ripple. So that's gonna be intense. That's gonna be quite intense. So right now we have that happening. I want to visit and talk to as many South Koreans as possible, get you guys some insight in South Korea. I do want to highlight, just for anyone new here, if you guys follow me on Twitter, so my handle is twitter.com/boxmining. So let me just show you guys this here. Erica Khan says, hey, you're coming to Korea. Yeah, I'm going to Korea, baby. We are going to Korea to check out what's happening. So of course, this is something I'm going to be presenting at. This is why I'm going to talk about the Jibrel Network as well, the blockchain revolution, integrating blockchain with traditional economy. And check what's over here, guys. Check what's over here. Let me see if this has been blocking. Boxmining is here. So we got participants. Don Tapscott's going to be here. So he's an advisor for Icon. So this is like all linking together right now. Don Tapscott, he's an advisor for Icon. We got Jibrel Network going, of course, to their own event. Binance, Binance is going there. Neo's gonna be there, so I can't see the logo. Coin Time, so also local Korean guys are going there. Metaverse is gonna go there, and Boxmining. I'm really excited. I'm really honored they put my logo on the same line as all these just titans out here. They're allowing me to speak as well. They're giving me a 15-minute slot to talk about how I research projects, what I do in this space. I'm so excited. I'm so honored as well. To be placed with Binance, to be placed with Neo. This is a great honor. I'm really glad they're doing this. So of course, the tickets, unfortunately, they're sold out. So January 17th, that's where it's gonna be. The tickets are unfortunately sold out. They basically packed it with journalists. So Economic Dailies, they're gonna be their sole in terms of their government. I think the local city council is gonna be there. Journalists is gonna be there. They're gonna have a lot of government ministers as well. So one thing I've been expressly told about for this event is that not to talk about ICOs. I think ICOs are a little bit still touchy in South Korea, but talking about blockchain technology, this is what they're interested in. So for sure, even in terms of the government, they're interested in blockchain technology. It is a revolution. I mean, this is something we can't ignore anymore. So of course, I'm gonna get you a lowdown on what's happening. I mean, of course, recently we had this whole issue of the Korean exchange ban. What is South Korea going to draft up? They have been drafting something since December. We've seen that coming to be eventually. They've been talking about this since December. And of course, hopefully this event will sway their opinion. I'm really hoping that this event will sway their opinion, teach them about what is cryptocurrencies, what are cryptocurrencies, what can these things do, what is the idea of decentralized trust, trustless transactions. These are huge things that's going to change the way we do things today. Decentralized apps as well. So obviously Icon, they're going to be there as well, and this is going to be one very exciting event. So there we go, man. Thank you guys. Flavio says, you deserve, dude. You are the man. Thank you guys so much for your support. I wouldn't have been able to make it there without you guys. I really want to thank you guys so much for this. That's why I'm doing the community, and obviously you guys are just awesome to me because it just makes so much sense. The timing of this community coin competition, the vote result is South Korea, and I'm going to South Korea soon. I don't know if it's fate or not, but that's exciting, guys. That is exciting. So let's take a look. We got people very excited. Icon top 5 very soon. People are definitely excited. I mean, I was checking on the Icon Reddit today as well. Hello Icon. I was saying, hey, look, I'm gonna be live there. Guys, help me vote for this. Share this. Let's get more Icon fans here. You guys voted for it. Let's talk about it. So of course, Icon to deploy mainnet very soon. Of course, there's a lot of there's also another Icon video. I'm gonna share this guy. This guy made a cool video about Icon. So there's also a lot of discussion about the purpose of Icon, the mainnet deployment, how it's gonna go. So I think this is gonna be very interesting. There's lots of technical analysis on it soon. Everyone's predicting a possible breakout. But of course, my view on technical analysis is that it's not gonna be the one factor that decides everything. I'm not a big fan of swing trading. You guys probably, if you follow me on Twitter, just flip-flopping between various cryptocurrencies. I like to choose something that is very solid and I want to go for it. So obviously I'm quite excited, personally excited for Icon. I think this is definitely a very good choice because of course it's capturing on that new attention, that new kind of rush from the South Korea into cryptocurrencies. We saw that a little bit in the past as well. We saw, I think Walton Chain, they had South Korean advisors, and we saw universities in South Korea pushing for this. And of course, Icon is definitely one of the huge ones over there as well. So Icon sounds good. Wolves at Night says, yeah, this is interesting. We also got a lot happening. Obviously, we do have a bleed out on the cryptocurrency markets right now, and I said Icon is holding very steady. It's pretty much at 0.09. It's trying to hold its position right now. And I said yesterday in this cryptocurrency thing, we're having more or less a recovery right now. I think it's going to be more obvious on Live Coin Watch. Let's check out Live Coin Watch. Okay, so 1 hour, we're dipping a bit. I don't get how these things graph things differently. They're looking at the same freaking chart, but here we definitely see a little bit of an uptick for cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap, but on Live Coin Watch we don't have that. So I'm still deciding on which one to use. There's some features I don't like in the Live Coin Watch, I'll be honest. The reason why I moved away was because of course CoinMarketCap, they removed Korean figures without warning everyone. It wasn't the action of that was bothering me, it was just the way they did it. That was why I was just like, maybe not. But just look at all the South Korean prices for a lot of things. BitThumb is there. Hopefully I'll get to find someone BitThumb. Obviously, I'm attending this event because one of my good friends, Ben, he's been trying to invite me to an event in South Korea for a long time. He's like, yeah, man, I'm helping organize all these events. I want you to check it out. And of course, I finally said, yeah, I missed 2, so I'm sorry, Ben, for missing 2. I should have brought you guys more South Korean coverage because obviously there's a lot going on in South Korea. So I should have brought this a little bit earlier. So let's just find out a little bit about the Jibrel Network as well. So of course, the Jibrel Network just recently finished a very successful ICO. They're trying to basically put different assets on the blockchain. So this is what the Jibrel Network is all about. So I'm going to research a little bit more about what the Jibrel Network is. I'm going to make a video probably on Jibrel Network because they're bringing people together. This event is something that they are organizing. So that's what they're doing here. This is the Jibrel Network event, but they brought everyone here. This is going to be, so I hear, the biggest event ever in South Korean history. So we're making history here, guys. We're making history here. This is packed full of people. I think almost 500 people signed up. This space was extremely limited. Everyone, I think, who's anyone in Seoul is going to be there. And of course, it's going to be exciting. So So we have some comments as well. Mainnet launch Icon next week. I'm definitely going to try to follow that as well, guys. Thank you guys so much for suggesting Icon to me. This has been one huge community coin as well. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited to check out what Jibrel is doing. I was checking out the wallet as well. I think there's a J wallet for Jibrel Network. I've always liked to see, of course, advancements and everything. I'm not sure if I can show this. Yeah. So Jibrel, they got the Alpha wallet coming out. They're institutional grade wallet to manage additional assets. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make a wallet. I've seen another wallet recently, of course. I've been talking about the Engine wallet. So obviously this is going to be a little bit different, but you know, wallets are a big thing this year. It's going to be very exciting to see different aspects. So they're going to make a wallet. They're going to put different tokens on, and of course they're going to be about trading and wait, this is just JWallet, sorry. JWallet is one of the aspects of Jibrel Network. So Jibrel Network is going to provide currencies, equities, commodities, and other financial instruments as ERC20 tokens on Ethereum blockchain. So they're providing an alternative. So right now, of course, we got trading for cryptocurrencies, this 24-hour exchange that I guess we love and hate at the same time. I think a lot of people, you can't sleep because of how crazy crypto is. It never takes a break. And of course, with traditional stocks, with traditional commodities and equities, of course, they're a little bit more, trading between these hours. Nasdaq's open for these certain hours. We got, of course, different exchanges, like even the Hong Kong exchange, they're open for a certain hours and then they're closed. But with cryptocurrency trading, that allows us for 24-hour trading of equities, commodities, currencies. I'm very interested in how they're gonna do it, how they're going to implement it. We've seen the very similar concept with the LA token, LA token. I've been to one of their conferences as well. So obviously I'm not trying to play favorites here, but it's going to be interesting because this is going to probably be more Korea focused, because obviously they bring all these guys coming in from South Korea, a lot of traditional guys as well, a lot of blockchain guys as well. They want to show them the power of the blockchain. Putting assets there allows us to diversify more. Right now, of course, I'm diversifying with more and more coins, but technically speaking, we can technically take a look at equities, commodities. Obviously, personally, I'm still very, very bullish on cryptocurrencies. Probably, a 2% growth in equities or commodities isn't important, but I think it's really good for these financial assets to eventually move to cryptocurrency. That's going to be interesting. So we also got thank you so much for a donation, Crypto Trade Expert. Check out High Performance Blockchain. I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about it recently, but of course this episode is going to be focused on Jibrel and of course South Korea as well. So this is gonna be cool. We also have Baby Whale Crypto. He said, Michael, how many coins do you have? I have a ton. I've been trying to clear up that list. I think a lot of people are very excited for my portfolio presentation. Sorry for the delay, guys. I'm sorry so much for a lot of things I wanted to do this year. It's all got a little bit of delay late. My favorite coins, my portfolio presentation, Walton Part 3. I think the Walton community is just haranguing me about that nonstop. So Walton Part 3, and of course, there's just so much more to talk about. Even yesterday as well, we got some VeChain exciting news coming out from VeChain. Let me just check. We got thoughts on different VeChain partners with China State Tobacco Company. So, I mean, obviously, all these things, they deserve videos. I mean, this is a huge event where VeChain can partner up with basically the biggest monopoly on tobacco producers on doing, of course, project authentication and tracking. I mean, these are huge things coming this year, guys. Not just for VeChain. Not just for VeChain, but for the whole crypto community world. We're basically noticing the start of what exactly is correctly phrased here, which is the blockchain revolution, guys. So blockchain revolution is coming. We're going to be integrating, traditional guys are coming on board to blockchain. Blockchain is going to invent new ways of doing things. We saw just Icon, how they're trying to do a network and use loop ring to connect all these blockchains and communities together. This is a very, very exciting time for everyone. So of course, we got Hamad says diversifying over 10 coins is pure stupidity. You know what? I come from a more conservative background. I don't gamble that much. Obviously, in crypto, we'll probably much be saying that cryptocurrencies are extremely volatile. It is very similar to gambling. But of course, what I do want to say is that having a more diversified portfolio allows you to mitigate a little bit more risk. That's something that I've been doing. Obviously, just a lot of coins I like. I mean, over the past year, been making videos for almost 1 year now, coming up on the 1 year anniversary in March. So I've seen a lot of coins, and a lot of coins, they all grew. And I think I've been phenomenally very lucky. I've been reflecting upon that very early this year. I'm very lucky. Class of 2012 really, dived head deep into this in 2017. We're entering 2018. It's going to be a wild ride from now on. Obviously, it's going to be different institutions coming in. Last year we had big news, CBOE. We got listed on the Chicago Board Options Exchange for futures on Bitcoin. That might happen to Ethereum very soon, maybe. There's a lot of general public interest right now. We got full coverage. Bloomberg, we got Reuters, we got different news outlets, CNBC, of course, covering crypto up the wall right now. Obviously, a lot of excitement. This is what happens with every single new technology. We are basically finally, been waiting for this moment for ages. I mean, when Bitcoin first got launched, nobody cared. 2012, nobody cared about Bitcoin. I mean, at that time, Bitcoin was $10. People were like, this is a bubble. It's going to fall down to $1. It's going to fall down to like a few cents. This is worthless. It's tied to nothing. That was what people said back then. Back all the way in 2012, that is when I sold. I sold a bunch of Bitcoins at $15. So I thought, you know what? It's going to be... it might not last. You know, what is this decentralization thing? Then, of course, the Greek financial crisis hit and people suddenly raised, boom! Cryptocurrencies, decentralized store of value. It's not just for payments. I think a lot of people get confused. They're like, yeah, let's just do it for payments. It's not. It's not just about payments. It's about decentralized store of value. It is huge. It allows us to basically store a currency in a currency that's not going to be subject to mass inflation. It doesn't have the risk of that. And then, of course, this year we're moving on to scaling. I think I want to point this out very clearly as well. Yesterday, of course, I was talking to the Neo community. So just shout outs to the Neo community if you guys are Neo fans here. You know, I've done coverage of Trinity. So Trinity is a scaling solution for Neo. During that interview, I think one big thing that clicked in my mind. So when I was talking to David here, this is a very interesting interview. If you guys are looking at it, he's talking about the technology. He's talking about how to implement tier 2 solutions. Basically, the Lightning Network, the Write-in network, and basically it's called Trinity on Neo. This is absolutely important for every single blockchain. I suddenly realized that because he was talking about one thing that's very close to me, which is gaming. He basically said, just think about how many transactions are in gaming. We've been comparing it to the wrong thing, guys. We've been comparing transaction speed to Visa, or been comparing transaction speed to different networks around the world. But that's not what we're comparing to. This is going to be way bigger than what Visa can handle. Visa is going to be a joke compared to this. With cryptocurrencies, he's basically talking that gaming companies are knocking at his door, begging to learn about cryptocurrencies, about blockchain. You know, the Chinese gaming companies are out there. Just look at how many different Chinese games there are out there. If you remember, if you ever played the World of Warcraft, we had an auction house. That is what blockchain can do. We can trade digital items. And if you guys ever use Auctioneer, this is a thing I used a lot back in World of Warcraft. You have these auto listing features that you click a button and you list everything that you have in your inventory that you want to sell on the auction house. It was a tool, and that I think can pump out literally 1,000 transactions per second. So that's per user, guys. That is per user. And when I was playing WoW, we had millions, I think, millions upon millions of people playing World of Warcraft. And that's just one game as well. Just think about the scaling that we need to handle on our networks. So I think that's what got me excited. It suddenly clicked for me. I'm like, wow, that's right. We got not just gaming. So just one user can probably pump out 1,000 TPS using bots. Not bots, but Auctioneer on a video game. Because auction house management is huge, trading is huge. If you guys play EVE Online as well, as a big trader in EVE Online, I'm a freaking trader in every single game, basically, if you think about it. So I always trade in these games. I get an enormous amount of in-game wealth. This is why I guess I'm very good with virtual currencies, because I've done that my whole life in the past in video games. And then for video games, we need that transactions per second. Then coupled with the fact that not only there are multiple video games, coupled by the fact that there's going to be more applications for this. We've been talking about Internet of Things devices. We have smart bikes all over Hong Kong right now, and they need to be basically locked and unlocked. These are all transactions, and 1,000 is just a joke. 1,000 TPS, 10,000 TPS, we're not even looking at that magnitude. You know, all the blockchains in the world cannot handle the decentralized applications that can potentially come on blockchain right now. So we definitely need scaling. That was a great talk. I'm definitely going to follow these projects. This year is going to be huge for the Lightning Network as well. Lightning, I think David said something really cool, which is Lightning is legit. Like, they're like these guys who designed Lightning, you know, Joseph Poon, one of the original creators of the Lightning Network. This guy over here, just listen to him talk about Lightning Network. Thaddeus Dryja, these guys are just very, very smart people coming up with these ideas. Scaling solutions are coming for Bitcoin. Scaling solutions are coming for Ethereum. They are coming for Neo. They're going to try to handle and improve the capacity, because we know this year is going to be a year. And also, I think for Icon as well, they got some very cool ideas coming up. They also, of course, I do want to say they're deploying the mainnet. We're going to see how effective this is going to be. So this is going to be cool, guys. This is going to be cool. So Obviously, Lightning Network is coming. Lightning Network is coming for Bitcoin. It's coming. The same idea of these tier 2 solutions. In fact, this year we're not just talking about tier 2. We realize how important tier 2 is. We might do tier 3. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys seen this before. Scaling for this is going to be hot in around 2 years. This is going to be high around 2 years. So Plasma was announced last year. It was about talking about scaling autonomous smart contracts for Ethereum. I'm very excited for all these technologies. It's not zero sum. Obviously, I love Ethereum. I love Bitcoin. I'm going to try to maybe buy some Icon. I'm going to put that in my wallet right here, the smart wallet. So it's going to be definitely very, very interesting. So yeah, what my idea is, of course, the Engine wallet. I'm not sure if you guys seen this. I've been talking about it for a while because Engine is a gaming company. They produce a very beautiful wallet. It's for mobile platforms. And of course, you lock in with your fingerprint. I've got quite a lot of Ethereum on there. But anyways, you can add basically 300 something ERC tokens on. So what I might do is I might just add and buy Icon and put it on this phone. And I'm going to show you guys the progress throughout the year. That will be pretty cool. I thought that would be pretty awesome. So actually possessing that, it's not gonna be like not possessing it. So I've seen, of course, Blockfolio, Delta. You can virtually trade, but this is gonna be like real stuff. So I think that's what's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna probably put it on there, show you guys what I have in my wallets, track that throughout time. This is the community choice, of course. Icon is the community choice. I'm excited for Jibrel. I'm going to talk about that, maybe make a video about Jibrel as well. This is going to be one of the biggest events of the year. So very, very interested. South Korea coming up. Going to show you guys. I was going to ask you guys because, I've heard there's a lot of cryptocurrency trading in South Korea in PC bangs. That's where, that's our net cafes where people hang out. I saw an episode on Conan. So Conan, the Conan show, Conan PC bang. This was a great episode, by the way. Conan checks out a PC bang. This is something that I might be interested. I'm not sure if I have time to go and check one of these things out, but this is something that I'm definitely very interested in to see. This is a very funny episode as well. He makes fun of people, but Conan O'Brien is hilarious. All right, guys. So that's what I want to talk about to you guys. This is the update. Basically, I'm going to South Korea very soon. So you might expect maybe a delay in some videos. I'm going to present a presentation about researching and talking about different blockchain projects. And of course, I'm going to get the lowdown on what's happening. This is going to be where anyone in the cryptocurrency space in South Korea, they're going to be there. Da Hongfei is going to be there. Eric Gu is going to be there. I think CJ from Binance is going to be there. So basically, not just South Korea, but this is going to be international. They're going to talk about everything different. It's going to be absolutely fun. Yeah, I'm going to put the Conan episode there. I think did I just post this up? Conan is absolutely hilarious. Conan is the best, guys. Conan is the best. Upload the presentation, says Bazarkun. Yeah, I'll take a look. Can you link where the Engine wallet is? Check it out, Engine wallet. This is it's a very, very beautiful mobile wallet. I think it's getting so much popularity. It's trending right now on Android. That's anyone I've shown this wallet to was like, wow. It doesn't have frills. It's not like it's got animations and frills and stuff, but it works. It's one of the most secure wallets out there. They just recently added fingerprint, so you can just fingerprint log into it. It's fast. It's blazing fast, actually. The reason why, of course, I feel safe with them is because Engine is a gaming company. They basically worked, and the team has worked together for a very, very long time. So Engine itself, they basically doing Minecraft servers and guilds, and they create websites. So that's their service. They basically brought the top engineers to create the Engine wallet. That's why they managed to create it and made it very, very safe. They also got a lot of safety features on here. Basically, it's unfortunate, but you can't even take a screenshot here because they want to make it safe. They've also have basically software and hardware encryption on the private key. I do want to say that if you guys are going to import wallets into Engine, I don't really support importing wallets. The reason why is because now you create 2 points of weakness. So basically, if you're importing an Exodus wallet, then that means your private key is stored on Exodus and on Engine. That's 2 points of weakness. It is kind of cool, I guess, if you want to import, and doing one thing on the wallet also affects the other wallet. I guess that's fine. But technically speaking, I tend to try to be a little bit safer. I create the new private key, write down, back it up. It's safer. So there we go. Engine wallet, checking there. They already included around, I think, 300 something coins up there. There's to all you VeChain fans, they don't have VeChain. I've been trying to harass their guys to include VeChain onto the Engine wallet. That's something I'm looking into as well. They also got one of the most secure keyboards. They made their own keyboard. I think this is quite important as well. A lot of people are asking me, why did they create their own keyboard? The reason why is because when you type in your password, when you type in certain phrases, even when you're importing wallets, if you have a different keyboard, sometimes they might potentially monitor what you're typing in. So obviously, if you trust the app, you're gonna trust their keyboard. That's an obvious thing. So they have their own secure keyboard. It's even got randomized keys if you're really that hardcore. Like if you're afraid that people are recording you, it can even random the position of those keys. That's gonna be utterly insane. I don't really do that because it's too crazy. It's like they thought about everything, guys. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. We got different people talking about. I'm very excited for South Korea. I'm very excited to show you guys what's happening there. I hope we get live. I hope we get good internet there to do live episodes. It's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be very different. You know, this is reminiscent of the time I went to New York. You know, took you guys around, did live episodes in New York. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a lot different. It's gonna be a changing pace as well. It's gonna be very, very exciting. So upcoming videos, I definitely want to finish my video on Gatcoin. So this is just a conclusion of today's episode. I definitely want to finish my episode on Gatcoin. I was looking into this before the token sale, but unfortunately, like I said yesterday, their token sale didn't even start. Their token sale was basically saying, yeah, we raised enough money in our pre-round, so congrats on anyone who got in on their pre-round.
Gift cards.
They basically raised enough to say, yeah, guess what? We don't need any more money. So I respect their team for that. I think this is one thing that I want to just call out and say, yeah, I respect you guys for not being greedy and doubling your cap. We've seen projects do that in the past, you know, last minute changes to the cap. It was one of the things I wasn't very happy to the Enigma team about. You know, I know why they did it, but you know, I respect these guys immensely for not increasing the cap right now. They're basically saying, yeah, we raised in the pre-rounds, we raised 50% in the pre-rounds, but Ethereum, the price basically quadrupled in that time, so we don't really need any money anymore. So we're not going to do a token sale. It's unfortunate, but I really want to commend them for doing this. That's something I really respect. Also, of course, I'm trying to do a video on Trinity. I want to go to Neo DevCon. These are the 2 ICOs I've been looking at, but of course they're not accessible. Obviously, I'm going to find some good ICOs for you guys if you guys are interested in that. I've been talking that it's ICO season again. Obviously, ICOs are extremely risky. People have been talking about Trinity. Trinity blew up the Neo network. Everyone was so excited for it. It just caused almost insane amounts of traffic on there. But I do want to say that this is a scaling solution. It's meant to help Neo come the next level. We have Raiden as well on the Ethereum network with Lightning coming this year. They're gonna make a Trinity wallet, so they're gonna allow people to use the Trinity state channels, and they're gonna use that wallet coming up soon. So these are things that I want to follow this year. So guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna do some questions and answers right now, and then I'm gonna finish this session. I'm gonna try to make easier sessions, faster sessions nowadays. It's gonna be very, very cool. We got Crypto Godfather. Thanks for tweeting. I mean, very good. I got 2 of your top coins, Engine and ICX. Awesome. And I've seen you are going into Ven as well, VeChain. So it's gonna be a really fun time this year. Yeah. So I've been following very people on Twitter. My Twitter followers just exploded this month. I think I'm just really excited for all the new people coming into cryptocurrencies. I basically had 12,000 last year. This year, basically, I'm all the way up to basically 27K. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. We also have YouTube as well. And thank you guys all for subscribing. We're pretty much, I was looking at my channel chart. We're almost at 157K, guys. Man, thank you guys so much for subscribing to this channel, man. Smash that like button, please. This has been great, phenomenal year. been very excited this year, man. This year has been just really exciting. So smash that up the like button. I mean, like, let's take all these thumbs up to around 500. Yeah, you guys are smashing that. We can see that live. Do that right now. We need some more stuff. This is all for you guys. This episode was all about the community coin icon. I'm very, very interested. Thank you guys for getting me on this. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, hitting that notification button. We're gonna take this channel to the moon. This is gonna be community events. We're gonna do top picks as well. I'm gonna try to get in on some of the latest ICOs and share that with you guys, like the exclusive ones, those cool ones, not just Kodak, not just Telegram is okay. I'm not really a big fan of Kodak ICO, to be honest. I think they just stuck their name on something that was already not too successful. But but name matters though. But name matters. But anyways, finding you some good projects, pushing crypto. It's gonna be a hard year too. So this year, it's gonna be just a warning for you guys. It's definitely gonna be a hard year. We got tons of new money coming in. That means tons of weak hands, tons of volatility. Which the volatility is not gonna go down. It's only going to go up. We also have, of course, potential FUD events coming from South Korea. This is why I want to go there, get a kind of local on the ground reporting. We've already seen blood today. We're already seeing blood today, but of course, that is where it's happening. You know what? So Nate's asked, when does Boxmining ICO debut? I kind of tried out the Waves platform. This is kind of cool. Just to show you guys, Waves has a decentralized app. This was very, very cool. I created a crash token. That's last week. We can follow that a little bit as well. I've been playing around with it. It was a very educational token. Basically, you can create your own asset on Waves platform. You can name your asset, you can number of tokens, you can issue, reissue, number of decimal places. So I made my own. It's called the crash token. Technically right now we should just be pumping that crash token because the markets are crashing. It was just a joke, guys. So anyways, it gets instantly listed on the Waves DEX. I don't know why it's a little bit slow right for me right now. Yeah. All right, I'll show you guys this later. Checking what's happening with my internet connection. Maybe their network's a little bit slow. Excitement for Waves. They've been recently deploying a lot of upgrades on the Waves platform as well. They're really taking this to the next level. All right, guys. Rand says, Kodak not stupid. Yeah, they're not stupid, guys. They basically brought something that is awesome back. Something that has a lot of memories associated, the Kodak moment, and they brought it back to life. Obviously, I've been reading, of course, a lot of DP review. I'm a photographer. I look into, of course, photography equipment. This was something I was reading this morning. Obviously, there are photographers are angry. They're claiming that, of course, Kodak itself didn't do it, and they're just rebranding everything Kodak. This is a cool article if you guys want to check it out. This kind of summarizes what photographers think about this project. I'm a very, very big DP review fan. I look into cameras and stuff. Obviously, Kodak is a big brand name coming into this, so I'm pretty sure, of course, they're just gonna have a cult following. That's for sure. But I think a lot of photographers are a little bit angry. They're basically saying, yeah, Kodak Miner, come on, guys, it's just Ant Miner. This is just Bitmain with their logo stuck on, I guess. But hardcore photographers, you can't dissuade them anyways. So that's what hardcore photographers kind of think. I trust these guys on DP review. So guys, the next community coin is coming. So we have this huge list here. You know what? Let's do the next one. Let's do the next community coin whilst we're here. So obviously, what I'm gonna be happening is if I draw something that's repeated, I'm not gonna put it up again. So these are the rules for the competition. So we're gonna do phase 2, guys. I hope you guys are excited. Phase 2 of the community coin competition. It'll be held on YouTube again. I'm gonna use the YouTube voting features. So let's just check it out. Let's gonna put these coins on. This list will be built up over time. So if you guys want to contribute to this list of coins that I'm gonna draw out and get a competition going, you're gonna duke them out. This is the fairest way I gotta do it. It's on live. There's no like vote, hacking or anything like that. This is on the live channel. We're gonna visit this. We're gonna check this out. So let's see forums. Boxmining. So it's on the community forums. I'm going to post a thread here if you guys want to make a comment here. Boom. So that was last week. This week, we're going to pick 5 new ones. This list gets updated and upgraded over time. This is for coins that are now on the market. So these are coins that are released. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to do this live. Okay, so I'm going to put community, vote on your you know what? I'm just going to copy this. Haha. On a coin. This is number 2. Vote for your favorite coin, number 2. And I'm going to put the website there as well. So this way you guys can add coins on. So we can all, as a community, add coins. And then we're going to have a competition. We're going to duke it out. Share it with your community, guys. Get that vote possible. I want to see what's causing fire. This icon was a great choice. I looked into it. I'm thoroughly impressed by icon. And then, of course, you guys know your stuff. So I'm going to probably throw 1,000 Fiat USD into icon. We're going to track it out throughout the year. I think this is what we're going to do with all the coins. I'm not sure with... I want an easy place to show it. So we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see. We got favorite coin number 2. Let's take what is the number 1 coin right now. Random coin picker. Bread! Bread! Yum! Delicious! Bread, BRD. All right, we got first pick, bread. A lot of people have been asking about bread for a while. So we got bread coming up. All right, second coin. We got Ember Coin, EMB. All right, don't know much about Ember Coin. So if you guys are Ember Coin fans, let's go for it. Particle Part. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting competition coming up. We got Salt. Oh my God, Salt. Salt is something that I really want to talk about. It's Eric Voorhees. You can, I think you can basically put your crypto there and get real loans coming out. So if you want to buy a house or anything and you don't want to sell your cryptocurrency, Salt's a solution for you. It's a loan, crypto-backed loans, man. That's next level. You know, Eric Voorhees created Shapeshift, which is a great way of trading. And of course, he created Salt as well. I think it's going to be a very interesting competition. So we got Bread, we got Ember Coin, we got Particle, we got Salt. And what's the last one, guys? What is the last one? We got ARK. All right, ARK there. Wow, ARK. ARK has been strongly requested as well. We got one comment calling out Dragon Chain. Dragon Chain is something that I've been looking into, especially since my friend made the bank on Dragon Coin. You know, he got there early in the Dragon Coin ICO. It just blew up completely. You know, this is gonna be fun. So we got community coins coming in. It's drawn randomly, so this is done live. Absolutely, I have no control over what's happening. This is all random. We just basically have the list. The list gets added and it gets built up over time, so you guys can put suggestions. We have so many suggestions on here on the forums. So this is chosen by the community members, by you guys on the forum. This list gets updated. We get a community, we get a vote, the name picker, because only 5 coins can get on the YouTube vote at the same time. So we basically fill that up and then we're gonna do a vote. The first vote was icon. That's what I talked about today. We're gonna post this. Get your guys voting, guys. Let's do this. Wait, sorry. All right, get voting, guys. So this is where, you know, you get your communities up. The second vote, number 2, is up on the Boxmining community tab. It's on the channel. So if you guys check out the channel, it will be here. So, you know, we're going to see what's going to happen, man. I'm really excited. This is number 2 community vote competition. Noob, Salt was listed last week. Oh, fudge. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, stupid. Okay, teething problem. So I instantly deleted that. I'm so sorry about that, guys. That was listed last week. This happens yet again. Oh my God, idiot. Boxmining is an idiot. All right, guys. Let's see. Last week. Oh. Fudge. All right. Bread. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. All right. Voting. Vote for your favorite coin. Number 2. Got this done. Like there for sure, we don't want to salt there. I said, you know, it shouldn't be on there. Thank you so much for your suggestion, guys. Well, we got used to it. Yeah, we messed up last week too. We messed last week. Do you guys remember what was the one I messed up on? Yeah, guys. So yeah, we got bread. We're gonna keep add a poll. We're not gonna redo everything. We're gonna add this. Got bread, BRD. Bread, BRD. Ember coin, EMB. Particle. PRTP heart. Another option. Arc. It's gonna be interesting. Particle, low supply coin, ADA. We're gonna do a last one. You know what? I'm gonna do something controversial here because last week I messed up as well. This is a stark reminder to me messing up last week. Last week we drew a coin and then we didn't feature it because I got confused between icon and icon X. So I'm gonna find that video and I'm gonna put the one that I didn't manage to make the list that I said I'll do. I'll put that on. So let's just check what happened last week. So this is gonna be controversial, guys. But I think it's only fair. So let me just try to find that video. We're gonna find it. So sorry about this, guys. And this makes more sense. Okay, it was Ubiq. Alright, guys. So last week I messed up. Alright. So basically I made one. I drew 2 icons, but one was iconic and one was icon. And then of course I drew Ubiq. So basically I had to redo. This is the second time I redid this. Teething issues, guys. But I definitely did draw Ubiq. So this was a reminder that, yeah, I drew Ubiq. Salt's not on there because Salt was picked last week. And then we're going to do Ubiq. So sorry about that. I think now we're pretty much on the random draw order. So Ubiq is Ubiq. I think Ubiq is going to be interesting as well. Ubiq. All right, there. All right, guys. Sorry if I had to discard the vote because Salt was there twice. You just can't let that happen. It was already on the selection criteria here. Power Ledger, sorry you guys didn't make it. But we're going to do more voting. I think I'm going to do some voting on Twitter as well. This is going to be a really fun blast time. So community coin number 2, voting starts now. All right. Salt community gonna get more salty now. I might buy some salt actually. I might buy some salt. Salt's been very interesting. It's something that I missed out on. It's something. There are so many boats I missed. I mean, last year, so a lot of people probably saw Daniel Castagnoli coming on from Exodus Wallet. He's like, I'm good friends with Eric Voorhees. You might why not check out Salt at that time. So obviously at that time I was overcrowded and I didn't do it. So you know, Daniel, you're trying to make me rich, but I missed the boat on that one. Obviously, yeah, I'm really good friends. I like very beautiful wallets. If you guys haven't noticed, I do all these videos for about wallets for free and stuff. Exodus was one of the wallets, PC wallets I support and I use. It's very, very beautiful. Got a very clean interface. I thank the guys at Exodus as well. They got a Boxmining skin on the Exodus wallet. So thank you guys so much. They were one of the earliest supporters on my channel. So shout outs to Daniel. He was talking to me, telling me about Salt. I didn't go into it. So yes, community salty. I'm probably salty for missing out on Salt, but I think this is a good learning point. So we have basically a lot of boats in cryptocurrency. There's a lot of things you can get on, both active coins, ICOs, whatever is out there. We're in a crazy market. There's so many boats. The fear of missing out might get the better of us. But the problem is, of course, the fear of missing out makes you not research a coin properly. there is for sure, and we've been talking to Julian as well, Julian from 10x, Julian Hosp. He's also talking about this kind of the rising water lifts up all the ships, but the problem is, of course, what happens when the water stops rising. There is gonna be a point in cryptocurrencies. There's no getting around this, that we're gonna go through hardships. Today is a mini hardship. All right, today we've seen little dips, we've seen a slight recovery, we're gonna see a little bit of volatility. But if you guys are new to cryptocurrencies, this is nothing yet. This is nothing. We've seen 50% crashes. We've seen 50% drops in the space of 2 or 3 days. We've seen even beyond that with all the China FUD. There is going to be more FUD coming out this year. The more uncertainty and doubt, especially because mainstream media is there. You know, I'm not a biggest fan of mainstream media. And I guess, you know, this was a demonstration. Last time with the whole Korean thing, we saw so many sensationalist articles coming up with major inaccuracies, especially when it comes to the China ban on mining. I have no idea why they're talking about that, why they think that's even a factor. It is not a factor at all. So anyways, mainstream media, they're probably very confused about what this whole thing is. It's time to educate them. It's time to take this to the next level. It's time to bring them to real knowledge. So thank you guys. We see ARK going up. ARK's got a lot of fans. We got bread. Bread is delicious. It's really a bad joke, guys. Really, really bad joke. But bread recently ICO'd on, and I saw it on Binance as well. You know, been following up on Binance. Of course, I've been checking out KuCoin. KuCoin recently, guys, be careful when you search for KuCoin. There's fake ads out there. I've been trying out KuCoin as a new platform. They is integrating a lot of new coins. I mean, obviously, people were very impressed at KuCoin and self-key. They got on almost immediately after the ICO. That was like the fastest time, basically, from ICO to listing and to making money. That was hilarious. Not the biggest supporter of that because I support projects in the long run, but of course, you know, people are loving that. So KuCoin is very interesting. They're a new exchange. Check that out if you guys are interested. Obviously, there's still teething issues with these exchanges. Why I'm talking about new exchanges, there's also Cross as well. No. Cost.io, their new exchange coming up. Why I'm talking about the new exchanges is because, of course, what Icon said is very correct. We basically created exchanges. Exchanges became a centralized community basis, and that's something that we should break apart, whether through Icon or through supporting different exchanges. You know, they had this video. They're like, exchanges are now the center of power. We need to talk about different exchanges. I'm still on Binance. I'm still on these. I'm using multiple exchanges. I'm trying these out for these guys. Do note, of course, exchanges are extremely dangerous. You know, they are a centralized point. They are a point of weakness. They are a point of attack for hackers. Guys, be careful. If you guys want to store your cryptocurrencies, what I support is long-term storage on ledgers, because ledgers basically the private key never leaves the device. If you want something that's usable on a daily basis, check out Exodus if you're on a PC. Check out Jibrel Wallet if you're on the mobile. You get to store your tokens here. They got even their own browser as well. They got their own blockchain browser. You can browse that information. And of course, it's blazing fast right now. It's probably one of the most trending mobile apps. They're also coming up with a PC wallet too. So it's going to be very intense for wallets and everything. So it's going to be really exciting. I'll leave the links down below. It's going to be really fun. Exodus was something I supported for the longest. I'm supporting as well. I use it today. This is one of the first wallets I got into. The user experience is very important. It's in a way when I started, we just had command line Bitcoin wallets. Those are secure, but honestly, I hated using them. I'm a big person for having good user experience. Check out Exodus, check out Jibrel Wallet if you're on the phone. Getting a good experience for wallets is important. I've also tried MetaMask, not the biggest fan, mostly because I don't know why their interface is so hard to refresh. I'm not sure if you guys have that problem as well. But anyways, that's it for me ranting, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. We got Reb saying, never trust mainstream media. For sure, man. Thank you so much for your donation, Kevin Cormack. Basically 20 Canadian. Thank you so much for that donation. Are you going to the Manila for the crypto conference on January 25th? Good speakers. Try to make it if you can, Mike. I'm really sorry I can only make a few, so I'm going to create one. I'm deciding on Neo. I'm trying to be scaling back in conferences. So last year I got conferenced out too. So unfortunately, I will say I'm not going to make Manila. There's just too much happening in the crypto space. But I might try to make Neo in San Francisco. So OneChain, Win Lambo. Yep, OneChain's doing, I think they're doing some stuff coming up soon. People are so excited for OneChain. There we go. We also, Zup, what's your PS4 handle? I play mostly single player games on PS4 right now. So, yeah, so I'll probably be sharing that later on. Right now, I just basically play video games. Uncharted 4, that's the name of the game I'm on right now. Uncharted 4. I'm catching up on a lot of PS4 games, like old, I guess, from last year, classic PS4 games, because they're really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys next time.